Hello and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Tuesday, September the 8th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of the Trading Room. This is the address to get into the room, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Well, I guess in the words of Donald Trump, the market is up huge today. Um, I guess all the news out of China, they're going to try to restrict I suppose, people from turning over stock as quickly, offer tax breaks if you hold the stock for a year. If the market's down 5%, we're going to halt it for 30 minutes. All these things help juice the market today. It's funny, I think the market opened around 300 points up. And friends of mine who know what I do, they think, "Oh boy, you must have made a fortune today." But when you're day trading, if the market opens 300 and now the market's up 375, it's a lot different. It's not like the market opened at zero and then it proceeded to go up 300. So it's still a challenge. You still have to, do your when we get our trade ideas alerts, we still have to check the charts and for setups and all of that. So anyway. This is the first trade I took, and this is actually probably my excuse me, my most disappointing trade for today. Um, Disappointing in that. Let me just see if I can get this a little bit bigger. There we go. So this is what attracted me to it. I saw this. This was obviously a strong stock, and the other thing that I liked about it is that the spread was very small. I think it was only a penny or two, which is really great. And so I was watching this for a while, and I decided to take the trade right here at 1837. And a little bit of froth, not too bad. I mean, it got down to 1830, but I actually said in the room that I was hoping this could be like the what I call an incher for the day. And what I mean by that is that it just goes up, gradually, no stress type of a trade. You can just kind of hold on for a good portion of the day and not worry about it too much. And unfortunately, this little action got me out of the trade. You know what? I wonder if it looks better on a 15-minute. Yeah, this is what I was really seeing on a 15-minute on the 15-minute chart. So getting in here, took the trade at 1837. I got out some right here at 1847 just to lock it in. Had this little bit of action here, but then it just started moving up nicely, 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 and then all of a sudden, now this is a 15-minute candle, but this happened very, very quickly. It just took like a nosedive, and so I bailed right here at 1854, and then watched it proceed to come all the way back, and now it's at 1895. So without this action taking me out, you got a little bit of maybe I get rid of some here, probably some right here, but certainly I'm in it a lot longer than had this action not taken me out. So for that reason, I call this sort of my disappointing trade for the day. IPXL. Now, IPXL. On my strong stocks list, you do not see this right here, but earlier on in the day, IPXL was on the list. And so I know this stock. I have tried to trade this one before. It can be really, really tough. But you see this action here. I decided that, on Friday, I had a list of strongs. I only had a couple, and they were both very good. And I thought, well, on a day where the market is so strong, what better day to try a really strong stock and see what happened. So I got into the trade right here at 44.67. Took some out, wondering if it could break through the whole number. I took some out at 44.91, and then it just collapsed. Has recovered since then. Again, a little bit disappointing in that you had to have this action right here to basically get everybody out, as opposed to holding on through this and maybe just still being in a relatively stable trade. But so again, I would call this kind of a disappointing trade, but it was very quick. I mean, I got into this, and this is 5 minute now, and I was out within 5 minutes, and then bailed on the second half just about right here. I was very fortunate to get out before it actually collapsed all the way down here. DY. Let's see, DY. Now, I'm going to bring out, let's hope this, yeah, here we go. Just have to find it here. Sort of gone away from my 30-minute opening range break, and I mean, I still had it up and running for the past few months, but it hasn't really been performing as well as it was when we first got it. I haven't really tried to optimize it. I know that the guys Trade Ideas with their AI will definitely be optimizing something like this every single day. But this really, IPXL also showed up right here too, a lot early. No, that's not true. At 4504, but if you take a look at all these, a lot of them really worked well. And so I'm really going to have to start paying much more attention to the 30-minute opening range break. It really is my favorite strategy. I mean, the red bar, green bar, ignored, haven't not been optimized or haven't been automated yet, I guess I should say. And so it's still kind of hit or miss. You kind of have to follow them, find them during the day. But right now, for me anyway, there is no way to actually have an alert on them. So this is still my favorite type of alert. I mean, it makes sense. Stock breaks the 30-minute opening range, and with other filters in place, and then hopefully it just keeps going from there. So today, of course, you would expect that on a day where the market is very strong, that these sort of breakouts will probably work. So DY, here was the alert at 75.37. I took the trade right here late. It shot up through that 75.37. Got into the trade late, 75.67. Got out some right here at 76.22. Was really hoping that it would, give me a dollar, but it just kind of stalled. And as it broke down through 76, I exited the trade right to, actually it was at 75.98, and now it has just kind of popped around here. But again, a lot of these 30-minute opening range breaks on this particular strategy worked very well. Let's see. PGI was another trade that I took today. This one did not. Here we go, PGI. Actually, this was on my strong stocks list also. But I can only categorize this as kind of a rookie mistake because one of the things that has to happen on this list, I mean, I have to have some good volume. And yeah, the volume was okay, but you hear it's on a 5-minute candle. This is where all the volume was, really. All the volume came in on this candle, and then look at that, nothing. And to be honest, I just failed to recognize that. I got kind of a little bit seduced by the fact that it was over 11, so we had broken through the whole number. And I looked at this action here, little pullback, and then thought, okay, now it's ready to go. So I took the trade at $11.10. A little bit of a pop up here to 11.13, but then it just fell and exited the trade for a loss at 11.03 for, that says 02, but it's actually 11.03 in which I exited. So that's just something that I should have picked up on. I mean, yes, if I look at, I think that I don't have it out here right now, but I mean the volume in theory for it to make it onto my strong stocks list was fine, except that it should never all be in one candle, and I just failed to see that. And it just goes to show, you really have to pay attention to the volume bars too. You want to see sort of steady volume. You don't mind little spikes up and down, but you don't want to see all of the volume in one bar. So that was a trade I really should not have taken just because of that. And lastly, let me just see what's happening here. UNP. Yeah, UNP, I am still in this trade. Took the trade, again, it is on the history. You can see it right here, UNP. 87.51 was the alert. Broke the opening range. That makes sense. This is covering it up a little bit, but there is probably the opening range, the 30-minute. And so right about there is when I would have got the alert. Took the trade at 87.59. So I took the trade right on this candle here. I sold some, sorry, I don't have it marked up, but I sold some at 82.81 right on this spike, and still holding on to the rest. See what might happen. Certainly, I mean, if it broke down through, it got back into the 50s, I will be out of that trade. But right now, I'm still going to hold on to it. So that's it. Pretty active day. It's the first day after Labor Day, of course. We anticipate that the volume will start coming back in to the market. Typically, that's what starts happening. But I do have to say again that September historically is the worst month for the year. So yes, today was a nice massive pop. We have to maybe not get too excited though that the rest of the month will be like this, but we'll have to just see what happens. So let me just bring here we go again is the address. Yeah, and by the way, if you want this particular strategy, that opening, the 30-minute opening range break strategy, just send me an email, info@trade-ideas.com. Just say, of course, in the email that that's what you're looking for, and I'll be happy to send it to you. All right, here again is the address to get into our room. Log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account, and I hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow.